Hi, I'm Vicky, the Commercial Director at Herb UK. You probably won't know this, but in a past life I was a hairdresser. So I'm really excited to be with you today to share my tips and tricks on how to get the very best results from the Tints of Nature permanent range. Tints of Nature permanent colours are 100% cruelty-free and vegan and are made in England using a patented formula. This means there's nothing else quite like them on the market. Each pack is chock-a-block full of organic and naturally derived ingredients, and we use the lowest possible levels of PPD colour pigment to create a gentle but high-performing permanent colour. Yes, you heard right, we use PPD in our permanent colours. PPD, or paraphenylenediamine, is one of the colour pigments used to permanently colour hair and cover greys. It's likely that you've heard of other colour pigments too, like PTD, TDS or PTDS. Brands that advertise being PPD free will be using one of these alternatives. And the truth is, none of them are great. But to date, there is no natural alternative. Through all of our research and testing, we have come to the conclusion that using extremely low levels of PPD is actually better than using higher levels of the other pigments, which all come with very similar warnings and characteristics. And regardless of the colour you choose, it's crucial to always perform a skin sensitivity test before you dye your hair. Even if you've never had issues in the past, it's best practice to do one before every colour. We've put a reminder to do the test inside our box, and you can see how to do it in our skin sensitivity and strand test video. Speaking of our boxes, do you know they're made from 100% recycled cardboard? Inside, you'll find our Colour Fix and Colour Gel bottles, which are made from 100% waste plastic that's been recovered from around the ocean. Cool, huh? In a previous life, they could have been anything from a milk bottle to sun cream. You can learn more about Tints of Nature's packaging in the Our Beliefs video on our playlist. There are a host of ingredients that you'll never find in these bottles. You'll see them scrolling up your screen now. We don't use them because they just aren't necessary, and some of them are downright awful. We're really proud of how many of these nasties aren't in our formulations. Which leads me perfectly onto this, our pre-colour charcoal shampoo. Other brands don't ask you to cleanse your hair before colouring, so we know it may seem a bit odd. But our colours are so gentle that we need to prepare the hair to ensure you get the results we promise. The pre-colour charcoal shampoo features organic activated charcoal, which absorbs and removes toxins and impurities, providing a clean canvas for our colour to work on. We've also included a pair of gloves and a processing cap so that you have absolutely everything you need to successfully colour your hair at home. Unfortunately, these aren't made from recyclable material, but we're working on getting compostable options in our packs soon. These two beauties are to use after you've processed and rinsed your colour. They contain, among other things, organic aloe and black oats to nourish and protect your scalp and hair, and sunflower oil to protect your colour from environmental damage and keep it looking fabulous for longer. In a minute, we're going to take a look at how easy it is to use Tints of Nature permanent hair colour. But first, let's take a look at how to select your perfect shade.
Choosing the right shade is one of the most important steps to successfully dyeing your hair at home. Tints of Nature's permanent colours are perfect if you want to stay around your natural base shade or go darker. They will lighten natural, uncoloured hair by one shade. If you want to go lighter than one shade, you will need to use our 3-in-1 lightening kit to pre-lighten the hair before applying your desired colour. To select your perfect permanent colour, you need to identify the base shade of your natural hair, which will sit between base 1, which is black, and base 10, which is very light blonde. You can do this by holding our end colour swatches beside your natural hair. If you're not in store, you can see these colour swatches on our website. You can see here that the natural hair is closest to the 6N colour swatch. This means you can use any colour that starts with a 6 to stay at your natural colour depth, any colour that starts with a 7 if you want to try a shade lighter than your natural colour, and any colour starting with 1 to 5 if you want to go darker. Here you can see that the natural hair is closest to the 4N colour swatch. This means you can use any colour that starts with a 4 to stay at your natural colour depth, any colour that starts with a 5 if you want to go a shade lighter than your natural colour, and any colour starting with a 1 to 3 if you want to go darker. Once you've established which base depth to use, you need to decide on your tone. This is indicated by the letters after the number. Choose an N for a natural tone. The N colours also offer the best grey coverage. C for a cooler, more ashy tone. M will give you a mahogany hue. CH gives a warm chocolate tone. R offers a rich red. The letter D indicates a golden tone. R is for copper tones, and choose TF for a delicious toffee hue. While XL will give you a gorgeous white blonde. All of these colours are intermixable, so feel free to mix and match to create your own bespoke colour. Be sure to check out our other videos to learn more about our permanent colours and see them in action.
Our permanent shades are capable of 100% grey coverage. For the best coverage on stubborn greys, choose a natural shade from 1N to 8N. If you like the look of one of our funkier fashion shades, but are concerned about grey coverage, simply mix in equal parts with the corresponding N shade. As an optional step, our hydrate treatment can be used between the initial charcoal shampoo step and the colour application. Hydrate treatment softens grey hairs by adding moisture, making them much more receptive to hair colorants. Just comb the treatment through and leave for 15 minutes before rinsing and applying your chosen shade. Now for the fun bit. Let's take a look at how to apply a Tints of Nature permanent colour. One final tip before I go. If you want to do a root touch-up or have really short hair and don't need to use a whole bottle of dye, just mix up as much as you need in a mixing bowl, remembering to use equal parts of the colour gel and colour fix. The rest of the unmixed product can be resealed and kept for up to 6 months for future use. So now you know how to achieve gorgeous salon quality results at home. I know you'll be busting to go off and colour your hair, but before you do, be sure to go and check out our other training videos and meet the rest of the team. Thanks for joining me today.